Are those little bitty cars that look funny traveling on the road?
Well, that's the perception. Slow, funny-looking electric cars. No, right now actually they're making normal-looking cars also with four wheels. Looks normal, but it's all electric.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I
Race
wish I had
cars.
one to flash on the screen, but I guess you can go on, on your internet and find them or something like that.
Yes, there are about 30 different electric car companies right now.
Really?
Yes, and they actually forced the large car companies to go electric. Right now, one of the largest automobile manufacturer in the world is manufacturing electric cars, and they're coming out on the road next year.
Okay,
And
so now wait a minute. Let me put this together. So if I have a building and I want to put in solar panels, I can get a rebate or I can get a subsidy from the federal government, a grant from the federal government, a subsidy from the state government to cover the costs, some of the costs of doing that.
Yes,
And I can then use that solar energy to fuel the electrical devices in that building.
yes,
And if some of my neighbors or myself should get an electric car, then I can plug it in and I can keep going with
exactly.
it.
Isn't that beautiful?
I think it's pretty interesting. And it should create some jobs too, right?
Oh, we're going to create this industry. Solar and electric cars are going to create millions of jobs in the green industry. White collar, blue collar, in the green industry, yes.
Well, now, I don't want to put a peg in this because this is very important. We are recognizing that there's a 10% unemployment rate at this point. And there's an unemployment rate because there's no jobs. But this is an industry that's going to be creating jobs. And so just like Dustin Hoffman was told in The Graduate, plastic, we need to be saying green.
Solar.
Solar.
Solar, baby, solar. That's right.
Solar saves America. Well, at the very least, this is an opportunity to look at how we can better serve the generations to come.
Most definitely. I have two children, and they're my greatest motivation because I want to leave a better world for them, do whatever I can. I know no single individual can make great changes. It's when people come together. It's the power of unity that people work towards the same common goal.
But that's why we're on this show, isn't it?
Exactly. The synergy.
But precisely, because if you're out here doing it by yourself, or I'm out here doing something by myself, it's one person trying to do it.
Exactly.
But when we join together and then tell them, and they get it, and they start to begin to talk about it and recognize that there's jobs to be had, there's money to be made, there's a better environment to be had by the whole thing, then that is what makes for a higher level of consciousness.
Exactly.
I think that's very important for us to recognize that, because I think most people think that when you talk about a higher level of consciousness that they're talking about New Age religion, and that's not it. We're talking about being able to save this planet so that our children and our children's children have something to work with that's not dead and dying,
Exactly.
as in the planet. I really am passionate about this as well.